Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. And today I wanted to do a follow-up of the video I did yesterday where I read about 10 of the 72 demons from the Goetia, otherwise known as the Lesser Key of Solomon. And well, that video was episode 1 of what's going to be a 7-episode long series that I'm doing where I tell you guys about all of the 72 demons from that book. After I finish reading that book, I want to tell you about something. I don't know, it could have been paranoia. I have heard before even mentioning the name of a demon out loud can kind of make its ears prick up and make it drawn to you, I guess. It's as if it knows that you're talking about it and it will pay attention to you. And I don't know if I believe in that kind of thing. I'm not really sure. But I will tell you this. After I finished filming that video yesterday, I got so intensely freaked out. I actually sat here after I finished reading the book and I told you guys, like, goodbye, see you tomorrow for the next video. As soon as I turned off that camera, and it doesn't happen very often, but there has been other times like this where I've, like, when I used to do the spirit box sessions in here, or if I've done a Ouija board or something like that, it's like, it's fine while I'm doing the video. And I think it's because I know people are going to see this, so whatever happens to me is like, it's going to be on camera, so I'm not really too afraid in the moment. But as soon as I turn off the camera, I do suddenly feel like I'm all alone right now. And if anything were to happen to me right now, nobody's gonna know. As soon as I turned off the camera yesterday, I like switched it off, took out the memory card, and I sat here for a second, and I just got this like dark, like it felt like the atmosphere in here just became real, and it's really hard to feel dark in here because there was so many studio lights and everything like that, but I suddenly became like super overwhelmingly dark. Like it just felt very not even gray. Like I feel like gray is the stereotypical thing to say, but that's more like when you're depressed you feel gray. This was more like a sort of dingy kind of orangey kind of feeling. I don't know, it's like my eyes literally saw how I was feeling. Everything just changed, and I turned around as soon as I was done with the book and everything like that, and I turned off the camera. I turn around, and behind me, I know that the Annabelle doll, it's not really haunted or anything like that, and even if she was, I wouldn't, like in the movie, I wouldn't be afraid of it because I feel like I know how to handle it now. I'm an expert on Annabelle. But turning around and seeing that, it just gave me this like feeling of darkness, and I turned around and I was like looking at these things, and it wasn't so much the objects themselves, but behind me, that whole area behind me just felt and looked like, visually I could see it looked darker, but in a more orangey kind of way. It wasn't like dark as in, like I said, gray or anything like that. It was darker, like an orangey dingy color. It just felt like something was wrong. I don't know, it could have been paranoia. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't think you can actually summon a demon just by saying its name. I don't really believe that. I know some people will say you can, but I'm not a believer in that, really. It's kind of funny that I like claim to be a skeptic about this kind of stuff, like superstitions and stuff like that, but then when it comes to things like that, like actually reading from a book of evil, like a book of demons, and I'm reading about them and I'm seeing those crests, those circles with all like weird symbols in, it got too real for me. I started to feel really uncomfortable, and it just kind of ruined the rest of my night, because even after I finished this, I went out of here, I turned out the lights, and just leaving this place felt super scary. Normally, I don't really get that scared of this place. I'm so used to it now, it just doesn't scare me, and like, I'm a big fan of this stuff. It's all from movies that I love. But when I was going out of here yesterday, I was like so scared to put my back to this stuff in the darkness, because I turned out all the lights and then I was walking out of here in the darkness, as I do every day. But it just felt weirdly different. And I think it was because I was reading this stuff about like actual real demonology. Just made it feel way too real. And for the rest of the night, I was super paranoid. I felt like I was hearing things. I felt like I was not alone, like I was being watched. I was sitting downstairs and I was watching YouTube videos, like just catching up on my YouTube videos that I like to watch. And they're not scary or anything like that. They're just like fun videos. I was listening to some music too. But every now and then I would just be like, pause and like, and it became real uncomfortable. I just felt like I wasn't alone. I felt as if I had summoned something. Then I listened to Maria by Blondie, and I felt better. But then it came to me like uploading my video. And because I uploaded it, what I typically do is I upload the video, and then I watch it like one full time while it's uploaded to YouTube. Also, while I was editing the video, I started to freak out too, because I edit with headphones on, so I was like listening to the background music I put in and the reverb over my voice and everything like that, and again, it just started to make me feel real uncomfortable. But when I first uploaded the video to YouTube, and you guys could see it too, I was watching it myself, and I felt, again, like I went right back to feeling dark, real uncomfortable, and I went to bed shortly after that, and I just felt super, like, paranoid. Like, coming up the stairs, I usually get a little freaked out at night anyway, because I'm walking up the stairs alone, and it's, like, dark. I turn out the lights because I'm carrying stuff while I go upstairs, so I turn out the lights and then go up the stairs. And I was going up in the dark, and I just felt like I was so ready for something to, like, get my leg or something like that, like come up the stairs behind me. I just felt like to the point where I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy looking back as I was walking up, that I actually knocked off of an ornament off the shelf. I was very, I guess you could say, freaking myself out. And then I thought about it later on, like when I was actually in the bed and I was safe. I always feel safe once I'm in the bedroom, door shut, under the covers. I'm like, now I made it, I'm safe. And I was thinking about this, and I was like, oh, this is scary. I don't know if I should carry on with the series. I honestly feel like I can't do this. It's so fucking scary. It's freaking me out. But then I thought, like, normally I love this feeling. Like, I love to be freaked out. I love to be scared. I love the adrenaline. I love to get my heart pumping. I love the feeling of, like, I'm in a horror movie. But then when it actually happens, I'm like, I just wish it would stop. I wish I could not be scared right now. I was trying to calm myself down again by thinking, like, this is what you usually want. So appreciate it, embrace it, love it. And I tried, but I couldn't. However, that's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna carry on with the series. I was gonna do it today, but I wanted to, like, tell you guys about what I kind of experienced yesterday. After making that video, it was a little scary. I felt a little paranoid. I just felt like I started to think about it, and I was like, maybe I did kind of mess up. Maybe I did, you know, like I was talking about Payman. He's like the demon that possessed Reagan in the Exorcist movies, and I was like, he's pretty powerful. What if I fucked up? So I was a little scared about that. Just wanted to share with you guys what I felt like last night after making that video. It did freak me out. Did any of you guys get freaked out after listening to it? Let me know in the comment section. And I think that's pretty much it. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Remember the most important thing: chase your dreams.